It's the NFL on. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the 49ers and the Rams. All that and more coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are thrilled to once again return to the gateway to the West, the proud city of St. Louis, Missouri. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Rams of St. Louis. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
On the other side of the field for the... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 17 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run at not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. You talk about this Rams defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I'm going to throw it up in the feeder.
That's not a bad idea.
He's going to do that.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his one collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up from the 35. Here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Williams. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
3rd and 4. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And the Rams are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 20 carries, 124 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Williams going to get it again on second down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. You look at this Niner defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it, because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. From the shot. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Now this throw caught left side, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a 1st down. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get this to his tight end, Latu. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Holding, offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for, no gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Purdy going to lead the... to the line, 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Buying time to his left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ready. Trouble, 38. Set.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Ultra. Set, huh?
Now a play fake. Lance.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Dodges him at the 50.
And the Niners are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Let's go.
Now Lance wants to change him up.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Lance.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drop.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. Second and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
Black shot. Blaster. Stick. Edo blue. White. Green jack. Ready.
And Lance now to throw.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Mike Williams.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and through. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back.
And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Lance throwing on second down.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Ultra. Go ultra. Zoom black. Check smash.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now Austin. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Finding space at the 40.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Lance.
Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
McCaffrey on the toss right.
83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Now the Rams offense getting the football back. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Lance.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On second down, here's Lance.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Lance.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Byron Young
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. On play action, Lance.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown.
Cooper Kupp,
26 yards.
And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-17. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Austin is there and brings in another one. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Austin, 71 yards. And the 49ers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point,
and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The football going back to the Rams now. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that.
Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 28 yards.
On the double.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Rams.
Devontae Smith.
72 yards.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now the try here for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from? So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. McCaffrey on the counter. Wiggles free. There he goes, left side.
Still going. Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. Fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Ready?
Desperation time here. Lance working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And Lance's throw here hauled in by Cup.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
5-97. Ready.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And his throw is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Now he's loose again, and finally marked down at the 23. 191 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his first career.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Williams to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now.
Strike. Check striker. Smith red. Ready?
Up the middle, it's Williams.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
And a St. Louis.
On the ball. Hut.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Jet. Set.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 2nd down, Williams.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League.